Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed, Life of a Cougar, where we have finally made it to the safe den, but things aren't quite over yet. We actually have to go deal with the rival female, and so I'm gonna go do that straight away so that we don't have to worry about her lurking around when our babies are here. And it looks like there is actually a predator as well that we probably need to deal with. Well, I think we can deal with the rival first. It looks like she actually might be going to fight a bison or some other aggressive prey, and so we can probably deal with her right there, and then ambush the other predator on the way back. Oh, I see her up there. I see her. And yay, my voice is back. I'm sorry for how disgusting I sounded in the previous episode. I wanted to get an episode out, and yeah, I was actually hoping to get multiple episodes out, but my voice did not want to cooperate. I had just been sick, and yeah, it just wasn't great. And so, we got problems. We got big problems. Oh, get back to the den, get back to the den. Please tell me we can get there first. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm very worried right now. Very worried. Where's the... Okay, I think we've made it. I think we've made it. We can get back. We just gotta intercept before this before whatever this is gets back. Okay, where are my babies? They're right here, I guess. I can't see their names. Oh, there we go. We just weren't quite close enough. I think it's up here, and so I'm going to head in this direction. We also want to make sure we mark those trees so that there's not anything that shows up right on top of us. But yeah, no, I was trying to... Oh, I guess whatever it was actually just despawned, but now there's more predators over here. But yeah, so I wanted to get some episodes done. I only managed to get one in, and yeah, unfortunately, as much as I would have liked to have more episodes for you guys while I was gone, it didn't work out that way. That wasn't how things happened. And because I was sick, I didn't want you guys to have to listen to my voice my nasty voice that long, and I don't even think my voice could have handled it that long. Whoa, that's a fox. Okay, we gotta deal with that guy then. We're gonna go back this way and bring this back to our den just in case. I'm still a little paranoid that oh gosh, there's like 3 of them right behind us, so we got to get this back. I want to leave this for my babies, and then we're going to... Holy moly! Oh my gosh! Okay, oh my goodness! Was that all of them? That was! They all just came over and stood right here. That was kind of insane. I didn't know they were so close. Wow. But yeah, my voice gave out after like an episode, and so... yeah, I'm sorry for the lack of episodes while I was gone. Yeah, I needed longer to recover than I would have liked. And thankfully I'm feeling significantly better now after having been gone for, I think I was out of town for like 5 days or something. In any case, feeling a lot better now. My voice is doing significantly better, and I'm going to be slowly working back up to my regular 3 episodes a day. So I know things have been a little sparse lately. That really wasn't what I was hoping for. But now that I'm recovering, hopefully we can change that again and get back on track with the way I was wanting things to work again. So there are several predators nearby. I'm kind of worried about this. There's a few that are up here. I don't know what they are. There's one that's like right over here. I think it's on the top of that ledge. But we gotta go find it, whatever it is. What is it? I feel like it might be a hunter. Is it a hunter? It is a hunter! Oh, I was right. Oh, that's bad, 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 bad. We gotta take this guy out. Come on. We're so close. Oh no, there's 2! There's 2! We gotta get one down. Okay, focus on getting the one down. Now, then go get the other. Oh my goodness, you guys, that was not good at all. Okay, now there's hunting dogs on my tail. Okay, I gotta check the map real fast so nobody else is attacking my cubs while I'm gone. I was worried they were going to, but thankfully no, they didn't. We seem to be alright. There's actually somebody over here. Oh man, I had a feeling it was gonna be hunters. I just didn't know for sure. Okay, this guy might get actually taken out by the moose. Maybe. Or the moose is gonna attack me and we're gonna have to take it down. Alright. Well, in any case, we got it. I want to get this tree marked while we're here so that we don't have rivals spawning right on top of our face here and causing problems. But I think we're... That's a wolf. I was gonna say, I think we're pretty close to having our babies age up, but yeah, we have wolves right here. This is definitely not what I was hoping for. definitely not what I was hoping for. Okay, there's one right over here. There we go. We can take this guy down too. Thankfully, I think it was only 2, but that's like the worst possible combination of predators that you can get is wolves and hunters, and we had both. So, and if you're wondering why I sometimes run like this, where I kind of just use the pounce to do that, it's because there's not really a good long distance. You basically have either walking, which is short distance, or which is long distance and very, very slow. You can trot, which is not all that much better, or you can run. Like, and I can understand they probably did that because normally you're not going to want to be, like, if you're traveling with your cubs, you're going to want to be staying fairly close to them. But at the same time, there's not really a good long distance. Oh, that's a wolf. Really? We needed to mark the territory and it wouldn't let me. Okay, did we get him? There we go. We got him. But, yeah, what I was saying is, there's not really a good long distance option, and so I think for stuff like this, it's okay to use the, oh, that's a fox. Okay, I thought it was gonna be, oh, we gotta get away from that bison. There's a lot of bad stuff over here, but you know what? I'm gonna ignore it because it's far enough away from my den. But I'm okay with using this to travel long distances because a lot of the time it's just super tedious to get places quickly, and there's not really a good long distance movement for. Holy moly, that's a bear! Okay, I didn't even see him. I don't know how a bear managed to sneak up on me. But we're going to try and bring this back for our cubs. Oh, great. Fantastic. There's now a lot of predators over here again. Okay, we got to get home. But yeah, there's just not a great long-distance movement option. Are you serious? Okay. Now I guess we'll bring the wolf back, maybe. But we got to get back before anything bad comes from this. Let's hurry and get home. Is that an eagle flying? I think that might have been a vulture. No, maybe it was an eagle. I don't actually know. But yeah, there's just not a great long distance option. Oh, there's an eagle on top of me. That's why, so it was an eagle. But there's no good way to cover long distances without just having to sprint like, or to jump like that. And I can see why they'd want to save their movement modes for ones that you can keep up with your cubs with better. But it makes it really difficult when you don't have your cubs to actually do anything about it. So let's get over here. And that's why I choose to run like this a lot of the time, because really there's not much mechanical difference. I mean, you can get places faster, but generally there's not much problem with getting there more slowly in the first place. It's just significantly more tedious. And so I don't really have a problem leaping like this as long as we're not somehow abusing it. And I don't feel that this is. So I think that's a fox up there. I'm not positive, but I've got a strong feeling that it might be, because I know we bumped into one at one point, and I think they maybe do follow you for long distances. So I want to crouch just in case it is, and make sure that, oh, I think so. I think I see him up ahead there. Yep, that's a fox. He's moving right toward us too, okay? Cautious, cautious, cautious. We gotta stay angled right at him until we're ready to pounce, and we got him. So, yeah, they do follow you for quite long distances sometimes. So if you have a fox near you, you really got to be careful, because sometimes they will track you for quite a ways. It's not always, not always an easy thing to escape. Sometimes it can be quite difficult. Oh, that's a boar! That's a boar. I didn't know we'd just run straight into one of them. Okay. So what predator is right here? Is it wolves? No, it's a fox. Okay, there's another fox. All right. This guy's gonna come back. He might actually go for our cubs, though, if we're not careful. So I think he's gonna come back first. It looks like he's more interested in the carcasses than anything else. And so if we can just sneak up on him, he may not see us, and he may not move, and we might be able to just leap on him like that. Okay, rival female. Where did this rival spawn? Not close to us. So we're safe for now. We just have to make sure none of them are sneaking up on us, and I would be surprised. Oh, that's a hunter! That's a hunter! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh, get out of here, get out! We're in a bad spot right now. Okay, we gotta chase this guy down. This is actually slower than the sprint run, too, so it works about perfectly. Alright, we've got another one right over here. Alright, dodge out of the way. We don't want to be taking damage from this guy. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta take him down. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, we've got him, we've got him. we got the hunters down. So I think the rivals spawned right at that one in the middle is what happened. And I don't actually see any hunting dogs, so we should be alright for now. But I'd be very surprised if we don't see a killer male soon again, too. We got here right at the end of the last episode, and like I said, it's usually 20 to 30 minutes between when the killer male shows up. So it'll be 20 by the end of this episode. And if we don't see one at the very end of this, or in the very beginning of the next, I'm gonna be pretty surprised. Because they show up with some regular frequency. I just hope that that's not what the cubs aging up is dependent on, because the cubs have we had an exceptionally long journey this last time because I got a little bit confused, and so I'm really hoping that we won't have to deal with that again, and that we won't have to deal with a longer growing up time because of that. Also, I brought that carcass away from the den because I wanted to be able to eat it without eating from all of them. It looks at what carcasses are near to you and takes damage off of all of them. And so, oh, pardon me. Sorry about that, you guys. We're back now. I don't really want to fight that horse. I just want to see what's up here. It might be hunting dogs from when they were hunters, or it might not be. I'm not totally positive. But yeah, what I was saying is that I hope it's not how many times you evade the killer male. I hope it's generally actually time-based, because we just slowed ourselves down a lot if we didn't. And while that could add an extra challenge, I'm hoping that's not the case. It usually takes us about 15 to 18 episodes to get through this, to get through one litter, and so that's pretty long in terms of our seasons. I think well, I mean, I guess it's not all that long, but our seasons are usually either 15 or 20 episodes long, and so it definitely is on the longer side of that. And I generally, it feels like, to me, for most of our series, they lend themselves better to a shorter format, so we'll have we'll have a shorter number of episodes more frequently, and so it feels a little bit nicer when it's more condensed. So if we got more hunting dogs here, it feels a little bit nicer, like to have Untamed 3 times a year with 15 episodes. Oh, that's another hunter. So that wasn't even from the other time. This is from right now. That's where those hunting dogs are from. Where's the other hunter? Down this way. Okay. But it feels nicer to have like 3 times a year with a slightly shorter season rather than 2 times a year with a longer one. If you know what I'm saying. So I'm hoping we didn't slow ourselves down like that. The way I run my series and the way that I try to... Oh, he's right up ahead. Okay, I don't see him. Oh, he's behind the tree. That's why I didn't see him. Oh, we're gonna get him, though. Okay, we got him. But yeah, the way I generally run my series is I try to space out the amount... I try to space out... How do I say this? I try to kind of space out episodes depending on how many are in a... I space out seasons depending on how much content is in each season. And so if we have a season that has a lot of content, I'm going to air it less frequently than something with only a little bit of content. Depending on... That's only one of the factors. It also depends on how often you guys want to see things or whatnot. But, so, a series that's going to be shorter is often going to show up more frequently and be more spaced out, rather than something that's long and only shows up a few times a year. And in fact, that's something that I'm actually working on with several of our series, is to kind of rebalance how long the series are and maybe break them down a little bit further so that we get them more frequently, but we're also alternating off between different things more frequently as well. And so I want to be able to come back to Untamed sooner. I want to see if we can get into like a 15 episode at a time set of airings rather than a longer 21 episode one that is going to be airing less frequently, because I do try to balance out the content that I show on this channel, because I know we have a lot of seasons, a lot of different series, and as much as I love all of them, I have to rotate through them as well. And so if we have shorter seasons, then that means that we get to rotate more frequently, and we'll get back to certain series and certain content more quickly. It just is a weird little technical thing about how the channel works. And so if we can find out, I mean, we're on season 3 of Untamed right now. The first one took a lot longer because we were kind of playing on, well, it felt like it was harder because we didn't know what we were doing. And then the second one, we kind of had a disaster, and that just went downhill right about this point in time, actually. And so we had an early ending. And so right now we don't really have a good metric for how long it takes to actually play through a season of Untamed. And I'm hoping it'll balance out to be at about 15 episodes. But I don't know if I'm right about that or not. And so that's what I'm hoping for with this, and I would feel bad if I messed that up by not getting to the proper den on time. So I'm hoping hopefully that doesn't cause us any problems. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the cubs will age slower, but I think their aging is time-based, because it seems to be fairly random when it occurs in regards to the killer male mission. Oftentimes it'll happen in the middle, sometimes it happens right as we reach a den, and so it seems to be time-based rather than how many times you've completed the mission, but I really don't know. That's something we're going to be determining by playing it more frequently, and of course, when we have longer seasons that air less often, then that makes it harder to do. So that's a little insight to the weird technical side of how things work on the channel. I don't know if that interests you guys or not. I don't know. Do you find that interesting, or do you find that boring? I never know what people are going to be interested by, or what they're going to go, Jay, why are you talking about this? So let me know what you guys think of that. Do you like to hear those little snippets of this is why I do things the way I do, or is it better just to leave that to my knowledge and not really anybody else's? At least in terms of what we discuss on the channel here. What do you guys think about that? So I see that there's a predator right over here. I'm going to guess, because it's right by a carcass, that it might be a fox. They tend to linger around carcasses, and so we're going to creep off this way. But we're probably not going to do too much more fighting before we end off the episode, because it is getting close to that time again. So we're just going to sneak this way and see what we can find over here. I think it might be a fox, but I really don't know. I didn't actually see it. If we go into night vision mode, we'll be able to see... It's going to be more this way. If you go into night vision mode, you can see a glow around where the animals are, and so, there's... I think purple glow is carcass, but there's going to be a red glow somewhere as well, if I can figure out... It actually went further in the opposite direction, and it looks like there's a horse way up on that hill. But you can see, like, there's a green glow, or I think that's a red glow over that hill. So I think it may not actually be a fox, then. Maybe it produced that carcass rather than lurking around, and maybe it's a wolf, or a hunting dog. What is going on over here? That's a hunting dog, I think. No, it is a wolf, okay. It looked very brown to me for a second. Okay, well, we accidentally killed the horse there. That wasn't quite what I was hoping for. But, I mean, extra food. It's not usually the hunting in this game that's hard, but what's really difficult about it is that the hunting doesn't feel balanced on the different difficulties. So, pardon me again. Sorry about that, you guys. My phone just keeps going off today. But we do have a fox up ahead that we need to deal with. And so we gotta sneak up on this guy here. But what I was saying is that the hunting itself doesn't feel super balanced. So, like, it doesn't feel balanced within the same difficulty. And so, like, if you set it to a higher difficulty, yeah, the hunting as a whole will be harder, but it's going to be, like, nigh on impossible to escape hunters or whatnot, which I don't feel it should be. I don't have a problem with them posing a challenge. It just feels like they pose too much of a challenge just to have the rest of the prey feel like a reasonable level, and so it doesn't feel quite balanced between the different enemies that you have here. It feels like everything, like, medium difficulty, I believe, when I was testing it out, it felt about right for most of the prey animals, but then the predators felt really tough, and so it just didn't seem quite right. And so that's why we're doing the system we're doing here, where once we make it through the game with all 3 cubs alive, basically, then we're going to be switching to the next difficulty up. And we'll continue doing that until we're on the maximum difficulty. And I don't know, if we start to have really hard time, maybe we'll go back down. But for now, we have yet to do that. The first time we made it with 1, the second time we didn't make it with any. And this is time number 3, and so far so good, but we don't know if things are going to go downhill from here. We did great up until this point last season, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everything just spiraled out of control and went straight into a tailspin. So it's still very possible that things could go extremely wrong at this point in time. And so I'm definitely a little bit on edge, because I felt like we'd made it into the home stretch, and then catastrophe happened. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today, because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.